Hey, harder, mommy. What? That's.
Oh,
what?
no.
Hold on. Who said that? Well, which one of you leaned into my mic and
Struts into room in loose-fitting robe with cactus in it. Back to the dice.
the dice on who gets to pick the next one?
I guess.
Alrighty.
Put the ooh-woos to your mouth.
I'd like to. Alrighty.
Ooh woo.
And this one is picked by me.
All right.
Let us scroll, my
Okay.
friends. I say we do mode.
Can we go on round 2 with Modius?
I'm sure it's just the repeat.
Or is it?
God damn.
Let's go with the one with daddy issues. Sorry, the one with obvious daddy issues.
Zdrada!
Yeah, baby.
Hide the mouse, hide the mouse, hide the mouse.
Zdrada stands idly in the living room, smoking a cigarette from her seemingly never-ending supply. Lazily, she exhales on the exhales a great cloud of smoke, letting it disperse before acknowledging your presence.
So what do we do for her?
Oh, who's got
I'm thinking
me?
like deep smoker voice. Like
Hey there, Digger.
No, it's Batman.
There will be 2 Batmans. Hey there, Taker.
I wonder if I can fuck with like. Hey there, Taker. How's it hanging?
Yeah, it's just 2 Batmans.
That's not Batman's.
That's
It's pretty close.
Well, never being honest.
This is Batman. This is Zdrada.
I see the difference, yeah. What's the difference between this picture and this picture?
They're the same. Well, enough. Would you mind explaining why you haven't taken out the garbage yet? Because I didn't want to. Who do you think you're talking to? Currently, a spoiled child.
I get it. 'Cause she has
Jesus.
daddy issues.
Me, a child. I'm thinking of like the slug from Monsters Inc.
I just...
Mike Wazowski.
Maybe Eiley should do it.
I would just really prefer you not compare those 2 characters.
Me, a child?
Sure.
I'm not the one that sits around playing video games all day or shits on the neighbor's lawn when they not looking.
That's good. I like that. The old like
was
New
my
Yorker too.
This was a poor choice.
This isn't gonna be the weirdest boner, but like, it'll make the list.
Did you file your paperwork correctly?
But you are the one who consistently refuses to do the most basic of chores.
Shh. If I wanted to ride someone's ass that badly, go talk to Modius. I'm sure she'd be down for it.
We were just there.
That's where we started.
This is not negotiable unless you're willing to sacrifice your pancake privileges.
No, not my pancake privileges. They're not.
Hey, shit
That's me.
I've got a better
Hey, shit taker. I've got a better idea. How about instead of making me take out the trash, you just take me out instead?
You know
With a
this.
bullet. Unless you're misreading the situation, Zdrada actually wants to go on a date? Nothing good can possibly come of
You
this.
know the sex about to be fired.
Oh boy. I don't know. Okay, I'm just saying. This is just me. If I'm getting into it and I go to kiss the girl and I get a mouthful of cigarette taste, everything's going soft. That is the end.
I think I could work through it.
Okay.
I've had to.
I at least got used to cigarette.
Eiley's had experiences. Hawker is willing and able.
That's a good way to describe it.
Hopeful.
Willing and hopeful. Yeah, sure. What's the worst that could happen?
Nice. I get to pick out the date site, all right?
Absolutely not. Now, if you don't mind, I've got your job to do.
Jumps off rooftops. Is this you? I'm sorry. Is this just you and Commissioner Gordon? Like, I gotta do your job.
So, Taker, where are we heading? We could hit up a local smokers bar, but for a little smoke and choke.
I ain't rescinding my statement. You know this is going to be fucking...
Right after this, Hawk is going to the nearest smokers bar, wherever that is.
I'm not into smokers.
No, but if you go into a smokers bar and go, I am down for a smoke and choke, as soon as you get in the door.
Am I down for like 3 ear piercings and a fucking choker? Yeah, that's fucking...
Can't. Last time we went there, you got thrown out for playing knifey finger with the regulars.
She plays knifey finger.
Oh, I've got all my fingers.
Is 5 Finger Fillet copyrighted?
Probably. And I fucking beat the house record.
You do know the object of that game is to avoid cutting yourself, right?
Yeah, if you play... Oh, God. Did not... Okay.
All you,
yeah,
baby. All you.
if you play by your pussy mortal rules, it wasn't up for blue ball and myself just to win a game. That's more Malinka shit.
Malinka? Is that a typo?
No, I think she's messing with Melina's name.
Yeah.
Okay. You worry me.
Despite her provocative attitude, Zdrada's company isn't entirely unpleasant. As you walk down the street, your conversation is anything but banal.
I'll be honest, if she didn't smoke, she might be number 1.
However, she's a goddamn chimney.
Yeah.
Chimney.
Yeah! Zdrada seems to delight in taking life itself down a peg. Yeah. Anything crossing her path she can't roast verbally, you have to step in to prevent her from roasting literally. Finally, you arrive at your destination.
Where do we think it is? Cactuses.
Cactuses. Well, here we are.
Really? But this looks like a greenhouse? A fucking greenhouse?
I get it.
You were the person who was so eager to neglect her job. Now you get to help me with mine. Lucifer's been complaining about the decor in the house and asked me to pick out something colorful to brighten up the place.
I'm just saying, you see a girl looking at you like that, you're not immediately folding? Like,
If you're not, you're about to be.
yeah. That's
But does it have to be plants? If you give me some time, I could get you a nice goat. Properly arranged, those little bastards can really color a place up.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I don't remember what movie
So
it is.
that's why we found
So
my
what's-
father's car in a ditch covered in goat blood.
What is,
I believe the note on the claim was, I thought I could paint it red, but I couldn't find enough goats. So I scrapped it.
So that's why we found my father's car covered in goat blood and rammed into a Dairy Queen.
what is, no, not that one. What is the movie with the old lady that's like, that's great. Let's see what you got.
I don't know what that is.
I can't think of what fucking movie that is. But that's exactly what it sounds like.
Oh, I just about read that. You really don't want to know what she's talking about.
I only read it again. Take 2.
Yeah. You really don't want to know what she's talking about.
You bitch! He fucking slapped it. like an ass tap. Just. We're stuck with plants for now. Probably something easy to take care of, like in.
What the fuck is that?
Oh boy!
I'm not.
Don't tell him, this is gonna be so funny. Slightly racist, maybe.
And a Borvate or a Hedra Helix.
Good reverse.
Good enough.
Maybe I should just start going with my gut instead of immediately freezing like at a stop sign.
You freeze at stop signs?
I stop at stop signs, like I get to and then I just fucking froze. Like, nope, can't go further yet.
All the ones outlined in white are optional.
Stop telling people.
No! Check out Mr. Big Word Botany Nerd over here. You ever gonna learn how to show me a good time?
Oh, the things I would let her do to me. This is.
Use me. I am your good time.
I am yours to be used.
If being here isn't that insufferable, then help me find a suitable plant. I promise we'll leave as soon as we have to. As soon as we have what we came for.
Fine, but after this, you and me are hitting the town proper, you hear? Bored, Zdrada wanders off between the rows of plants, aggressively belching clouds of smog in the faces of innocent shoppers that stray too close to her. You content yourself with examining the ferns until... Is it on fire? Please, it's...
That's what I was thinking.
Hey, Taker, you gotta check this shit out.
Oh, look at the cactus.
Turning, you see Zdrada aggressively brandishing a small cactus at you.
She's got the shark teeth. With the
She does
points,
have the shark teeth. She has the sharp little
and her
teeth.
lip is pierced. Lord, help me.
Oh boy.
It's not the Lord you're asking for help.
Jesus, please. I don't think Lucifer's gonna be much help. She's hot too.
You are, and this, I know I'm stretching this this
Analogy.
comparison, but it's the best one I have at this point.
This looks very gravely insulting. but
Yeah,
go
it
on.
is. You are like the equivalent of Herbert the pervert, but for like demon girls.
I don't even.
That's the old man from Family Guy who's always trying to get Chris.
You know, the one who kinda...
So, yeah,
I
he
know.
whistles.
I'm
Okay.
gravely offended.
Like when there's a specific scene, he like Chris leaves and he's standing there. He's like, "Please, Lord, just let me smell his hat. That's all I want." And his hat blows off his head and into Herbert's face. Now I want more.
Now I want more.
I didn't know Dylan hated my personality. I guess I'll stop.
No.
No, it's fine. No more anime girls for me.
Bullshit.
Yep,
That's
okay,
it.
that's
I'm
just
gonna go
cold
home. I'm
turkey.
taking everything down. I'm like, I guess.
Remove thine shirt, my good sir.
Not even that. I'm fucking. You got me.
The naked recording session that no one can see anyway.
Oh.
That's why we have a black
could all
couch.
be naked, yeah. The size, they're
Yeah,
sticky.
all of you are going to be stuck to my couch by the end of it.
Our
Some skin
couch.
sticky.
Our couch.
Our couch.
Our couch.
In the middle of the
game
street.
room.
Our couch.
That's the only parts of that song that I... Why'd you touch my kneecap? He touched my kneecap.
What's wrong with it?
No, he just touched my kneecap.
Okay.
That is all.
Because you were supposed to read.
That's him. I already read that other one.
I don't remember.
Not
She
the
was-
first
I've
time
been too offended.
you've randomly screamed from Hawker touching you in a Helltaker playthrough.
I can
no
assure
less.
you that's not the first time he's randomly screamed from
Pretty
Hawker
sure it was
touching.
one of Hawker just like in the mic. He's like, "This is me, lightly tapping on Eileen's elbow."
That sounds right.
That was at the apartment. I remember that. Just because you left the room for something. It's like, well, what do we do now?
What now, Gohan? You didn't tell me they had plants like this in the mortal world.
Did she?
Oh, that one hurt.
I mean, this is very, very cute. But did she not walk in and see like the 6 rows of cactuses?
And we're also apparently in Japan, and I wouldn't have expected that.
She was
We're not in
smoking a
Japan.
lot.
We are based on the pictures. We're in Japan.
I mean, just the last one's at a Japanese-styled bathhouse.
I know, but like we have pictures of like her on the street, and like it clearly wasn't New York. Like we are in Tokyo.
There are other cities in the world.
Okay, fine. It's just a cactus. You don't have them in hell.
Nah, the ones we have in hell are fucking massive and covered in hollow needles that stab your body and suck out your...
I think I get the picture. But what's with the enthusiasm?
Guys, I have the perfect sequel.
To Helltaker?
Yes. It's 7 or however many angels.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
it's set in Los Angeles.
the City of Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I know somebody was trying to work on. They were trying to work on some sort of fan sequel where it's like Heaven Taker. I think it's called Heaven Taker, but it's not like it really doesn't match the art style all that well.
Gotcha.
But oh well. I didn't have you pinned as a botanist.
As if. You're telling me you don't see the bedroom applications of this little...
We're back, boys. We're back. I couldn't handle being gone for so long. God damn. Harder, mommy. What? Let's.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Who said that? Well, which one of you leaned into my mic and?
Struts into room in loose-fitting robe with cactus in it.
That's just me in my fucking chair by the fireplace. Just I see.
God damn it.
Do go on.
Babe, go get the cactus.
The cactus.
I got it right here for you, baby. Spikes and everything.
We ain't gonna need no pot.
Cactus, where we're going, we don't need no cactus.
Anyway.
To be honest, you're kind of glad you'd never considered it. And you certainly can't wait to never consider it again as soon as possible.
Well, if you're interested in taking care of it, and promise not to bring it anywhere near the bed, I suppose you can have it.
We just need to redraw this and fucking she's poison ivy.
She wrinkles up her nose in disgust. Me? Take care of it? Hard pass on the front.
Better put it back then.
Oh, such a good image.
Hey everybody, real quick, letting you know if we reach 100 subscribers, we'll be doing a drawing and giving away a free Helltaker Nendroid of the winner's choice. So subscribe.
The demon girl once more retreats into the depths of the store, muttering obscenities and curses under her breath. You return to browsing, and eventually call over an attendant to press for questions.
Oh.
Abby, hi.
She also.
Yeah,
It
that
looks like, oh my god,
the-
the eyes and everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
hang on.
No.
Yeah.
I refuse.
The dull-eyed assistant slouches up to you. Judging from the look of her face, she's even less happy about being here than Zdrada. A small tag pinned to her lapel has Abby written in smudged ink.
You want to just
Sure.
low and just uninterested?
Yeah. Can I help you or something?
I'm looking for something hardy. A plant that can survive multiple attempts on its life. Preferably fire and dog proof. And if it can't survive being watered with cheap vodka, that's also a plus.
The assistant scowls, considering your question. Her answer comes slowly, almost reluctantly.
I don't know, man. I just started this job and I don't have patience to learn all this stuff. But I know one of my roommates keeps a golden pothos?
Sure.
Pothos that just refuses to die. I've seen her chuck that bad boy out of a third-story window. It didn't seem particularly bothered.
Who is your roommate? Sounds like the level of chaos in our house lives is quite similar.
Abby casts a sidelong glance toward the far end of the greenhouse, where Zdrada can barely be seen behind a towering stack of potted plants.
Oops, wrong button.
I forgot we could hide the text.
We can hide the text to look at things.
That's the best addition to visual novels ever.
The few flowers visible from the bottom containers appear to be begging for the sweet release of death, as Zdrada balances another armful of pots on the precarious stack. Abby looks away before the inevitable crash and nods in sullen agreement.
More than you'd think.
You try to maintain eye contact with Abby, despite the general bedlam going on behind her.
I think a pothos should do fine. Would you mind showing me where you keep them? I have a feeling the sooner we get out of here, the better off everyone will be. Oh no!
I knew it was going to get lit on fire. Before she can answer, the automatic sprinklers lining the roof of the greenhouse kick in, spraying you and Abby with icy water. The billowing black smoke of burned vegetation spews forth from one of the far aisles as orange-red flames lick over the far display tables. From out of nowhere, Zdrada appears beside you, tugging at your arm.
We may need to leave.
Man, such a shame about this place. That is easily. It has such a nice vines, but we should probably leave for Safety?
Ollie, you love safety.
I do love safety.
You and I are going to have a talk about this later.
The two of you manage to make it out of the greenhouse before it goes up in smoke. Briefly, you wonder how you could have ever expected a different outcome. Well, now that that's over and done with, you still up for going out of town?
So when it switched scenes here, I thought the fucking tree shadows was blood in the middle of the street, and I'm like,
And-
what happened in between then and now?
See, this doesn't look like a Japanese street.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Okay. I suppose so. What's it to be?
Why, Taker, I'm so glad you asked. What follows is a series of entirely unique yet equally horrifying social indiscretions. By day's end, you have both broken both your records of most bars visited in one day and most bars forcibly evicted from in the same day.
Nice.
Why does this one sound like a
is this-
sketch from Monster Prom?
Why does this one
Oh,
sound?
that's fair,
Why
yeah.
does this one sound like a story that Luke would tell me?
Because it is. Clutching each other for balance, the two of you stumble back to the house in an ungodly hour.
Insert TF2 demo man sounds. We'll do Arnold later.
This late at night, there's only one member of the house reliably awake.
And Monica, damn it.
Oh no.
I was about to say, yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Melina.
Fuck.
Melina sits in the darkened living room, heavily lidded eyes, lit only by the blue light emanating from the television she's glued herself to. Yep. Malinka, you really shouldn't be up this late. All this blue light, it'll make your tits go flat.
No! Is that true? Can we stop them?
Hawker, that's your problem.
That's your problem.
How dare you? Fucking titties are fine.
Melina sighs in exasperation and pauses her game, turning to face her sister. Taking a swig from the paper-wrapped bottle beside her, she steadies herself.
Oh shit, we're doing. I was like, oh, nobody was prepared for this.
You got something to say, Zdrada? Say it before you pass out in a puddle of your own sick. Dude, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Hey, Malinka, check this shit out. I picked up for you in town.
Well, what's a gamer voice?
From seemingly nowhere, Zdrada produces a small cactus from earlier and lobs it under her arm to Melina, who barely manages to catch it in time. Careful, the little bastard's almost as prickly as you are. I figured you'd be a perfect match for each other. Seeing as the rest of us aren't out living large and can take in charge while you're sitting here dry as a desert.
Damn. Go back to hell and leave me in peace.
Melina chucks the cactus into an empty trash bin where the pot shatters, sending stray clouds of dirt and shards of ceramic flying.
Great.
Hey, what the fuck? I lifted that thing for you.
So, cry me a river. I don't recall asking for something to take care of. Wasn't that your job once upon a time?
Whoa, we're getting personal.
That's just it.
Zdrada grimaces and turns away, kicking open the back door as she returns to the abandoned RV parked in the backyard.
Why is there an abandoned RV park?
So she can live in it.
And probably smoking it.
You can hear her clicking her fingers as she goes, attempting to conjure a light for a new cigarette. You hope she doesn't set fire to the recreational vehicle, but are far too unsteady and really do anything about it. You leave Melina to her games and crawl upstairs into bed.
Oh. All right.
All right.
That voice was so scratching in the nose.
That was hard, yeah.